The Aussie Signal Tracer project. I think I found a good case. Good evening, YouTube. Here with you on a Wednesday evening. I have in front of you the computer speakers I was talking about earlier. These are old Altec Lansing speakers. There's what the speaker itself looks like. I've got the grill claws are removable from these, and that's the passive one, I guess is what you would call it. It doesn't have any guts in it or anything like that. So now this is the one that had everything in it. Here's what was in it. So that's going to be a spare amp for me, a stereo amp as a matter of fact. And so that will work out real nice. Now this has the LED was here. You can see it right here. I think you can see it right there. It sticks through right there. This is the aux in, tone control, volume control, power control, and the headphone over here on this side, which is right here. Now, like I said, I don't think I'm going to use any of that, except for perhaps the LED. Now, I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet on that one. I have two switches to go in there, and they fit in there perfectly. One for the high, low, medium settings, and one for the power on, off, and audio and RF. So that one will probably go on this side, and the other one on the other side. But like I said, and that leaves this hole in the middle. Now the ones on the end here, the larger holes here, probably will be my banana jacks, I'm guessing, for the probe. And I think that's what we'll do there. And like I said, these switches are, I've already checked them out, and they will have real good movement in there, and they stick way up here to where you can get to the toggle part of it easily. And so those will work out great. And I still haven't figured out. Now I was talking to Bob about y'all know Bob. I was talking to Bob about the center hole, and I said, well, I could do away with that and just put a larger LED in the middle, and that would be nice as well. So let me open these up and show you what I got inside. This thing fell apart a minute ago, and that won't come apart. There we go. Now this, turn this over here. This fits in here pretty nicely. That's the circuit board size that I'll be using, and I'm going to put some build up a little bit here. Another circuit. I've got some spare older circuit boards. I'll put some glue on it. Put that down in there where it'll be more stout. And this does fit in here like that. I've already measured it. Had to cut out these. There's little standoffs right here, but I just knocked those off, and it fits perfectly now. So there's no problem with that. So there are things here. Our switches will be here. The wire in here. And that should work out rather well, I do believe. I do believe. Now these are 4-ohm speakers. I did talk to Bob about that. He said that there are specs for 4-ohm speakers on the 386 PDF, I think, the data sheet. So, shouldn't be a problem. That's what we're going to proceed with anyway. Like I said, the covers come off of this, and that's what the speakers look like. They're nice speakers. That's basically what I'm getting for the other one, the PTR signal tracer. Is about the same exact size. I think these are 3-inch, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I could measure them. That would end the questioning on that. Now, these are only. Well, it depends on what you measure to. Measure to the outside, they're 2 7/8 maybe. No, 2 15. 7, 2 7/8. That's right. So they're not quite as small as the other ones that I'm getting, but they're close. But they're nice looking speakers. Got the rubber surrounds, and that's nice. They're, you know, Altec Lansing, so you know they're going to be fairly quality speakers. But anywho, like I said, that is that. Now, in addition to the front panel being easy access, now I do have one problem. Let me go through that real quick. The pieces that hold this together are cracked. Here you can see that's cracked there. I think you can see this crack there, and these are cracked down here. Now I do have all the pieces to go back on there, and I'm going to mix up some epoxy and put that back in there. So that should take care of that, at least well enough to, you know what I'm saying, to make it hold together good enough for it. It's not going to be, you know, something I'm going to take apart a lot, I don't think. So anywho, that's what that looks like. And I'm very well pleased with this design. I think this will work out just fine for the signal tracer. Now, the other thing I wanted to point out before I got interrupted myself is this wire coming up through here is the power wire. And if you look at this, I do believe that's the correct power adapter thing for the all of the standard like power supply things, adapters. I need to get one out and check that, but I don't have one available here real close. Usually I've got them floating around all over the place, but not today. But anyway, I'll check it before I use it, but I'm pretty sure that's the right one. And so that means I've got that covered. Don't even have to worry about that. And these stand like this. You can see that. But, you know, they're fairly stable, I think, especially when everything's in there. This one's a little bit, you feel it doesn't tip very much. But that's a look at what I'm planning to do. And like I said, I think this will work out really nice. I really do. So that's going to be our plan. And we'll just take the, here's the, did I show you this? I think I showed you this, yeah. I'll have a spare stereo amp to play with. That's always fun. And unique how they made that, but, so, anyway, that's that. There's something else I wanted to show you as well. I think that I had the actual board. Now it's got a speaker on it, but that's okay. Just wanted to see how it fit with the other stuff on it. Trying to decide which way I want to try to put this. I'm going, you guys can't see this. There you go. Should be a little bit better. Going this way, like so, or the other way, which is this way. I don't know that it matters a lot. I mean, you know. Oops, I missed the, there it goes. Because all your wires are going to be on this side. I think your connecting wires will be on this side, I believe. So that would put them like going from here to here, here to here, or here to there, or, you know, like I said. Where if I put them on the other side, then I've got to go around the board, which is actually might be a better deal because it's less space back here wasted, I think. I don't know. It's just going to depend a lot on how I do this. Now I think the power thing here should have plenty of room to get that in there. Should have. I'll have to check, make sure the polarity on that adapter before I hook that up. But you know, this thing's going to be able to pull out too, and all the stuff should be mounted on the front except for this wire here going to the power adapter. So you know that that will be separate, but like I said, it does disattach here, or detach here. Disattach, that's a new one. So anyway, that's that should be good. So I really want to get this wired up, and before I test the low, high, and medium things, and get this hooked up to the proper speaker, and see how it sounds, and just basically give it a once over. In its case, of course I'll leave the back off for now, but you know, that would be a good idea, I do believe. So that's what we're looking at. Again, probably we'll do this tomorrow while Kylie's at school. I think I have to go down to visit my mother on Friday, so I'll be away then, and I don't know exactly for sure, but that's well, that was the plan anyway. So let me know what you think of this. You know, I don't want to, if there's something I'm missing here that I'm not seeing or something, I don't really want to go gluing all these things in and then have somebody say, hey, you forgot this. You know, and that's never no fun. So, but I think it should be a good one. I think it should work out just fine. Alright, just come back for a brief look at how it looks all assembled, basically. Now, like I said, there could be a LED here, or there could be one up there. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But your off is right there in that position. This would be, we'll say, AF. That would be RF. You got your low is in the middle, medium and high on there. So, that one, they all work really good. I like it. I like it a lot. And here's the jacks, obviously. You can use them either way. Plug in the these, what do you call it? Plug right in there like this. Like that, and that's what that looks like. That's, I think that's going to do really good. I really do. Now, there's one little thing I'm noticing right now. I might have a little problem with the wire connected, being as it's like that, to get this switched around. But then again, I don't think it'll be a big problem. So, I think it'll be alright. I do. I really think that looks pretty good. I invite your criticisms, comments, and whatever there else is there. And I think that ought to do it. I could put one of these in the middle, just glue it in there, make it look like it's something there. Now Bob wants me to, well, he didn't want me to, but he has suggested I do away with the low, medium, high for the 386 and use the volume control, which would actually work out pretty good. I'd have a volume control then. But at the same time, I kind of want to try it this way first and see how it works. And then if it doesn't suit my fancy, as it were, I'll adapt his volume control to it, and we'll go from there. So I think that's going to work out just fine. I really do. So again, you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we will